I hate drugstore cages.
Welcome to Grumble Goat. My name is Matt Labodka, and this is a show about all the small things that drive me insane. Let's grumble.
We're all liars and thieves. I understand. That's what it seems like in the modern world. That's what the news would have us believe, that we're surrounded by thieves and criminals. And of course, theft happens, and you have to stop the theft somehow. But is the answer really putting everything in a cage? Toothpaste has to be behind bars now? I can't get a bar of deodorant without checking in with the warden? Buying something as simple as shampoo, I now feel like the pirate of the Caribbean that's behind bar, beckoning the dog with the keychain. Hitting that little button, being like, oh, somebody, surely this flimsy little button that says assistance, surely that's going to summon the keymaster at any second. Yeah, because we know how well-staffed the drugstores always are. We know when we walk into a Walgreens or a CVS, we know that there's definitely enough employees to run the register, right? We know that they're already overstaffed, so we might as well give the staff something to do. Why are we locking everything up? Now I have to walk across the store looking for that one lonely employee that's just trying to restock one little thing, and every single customer has to walk over to them and be like, do you have the key? I need my foot powder. Who is running loss prevention? Do they have a kindergartner up there? Like, boss, people are stealing some beauty products. What do? Put everything in jail. Everything? Everything. Put everything in its own little cell. Lock it up. Throw away the key. Well, but how are people going to get anything? We'll help them. But who? You fired everyone that called you a little boy. I'm a big boy. You're a convenience mart. The one thing you have going is convenience. Are you trying to fast track your bankruptcy? Amazon can get this toothpaste to me tomorrow. The one thing you have is today. I don't want to talk to people. I want to walk in, grab my stuff, put it on the counter, tap my credit card. That's it. I don't want to speak to a person. But now you're forcing me to not only speak to a person, but go find a person? Beg for an appeal on my criminal sentence that I haven't even had a fair trial yet. You've locked everything up. And when I'm walking down an aisle surrounded by cages, well, then it sure feels like I'm the one in jail. But even people in jail have access to the toothpaste. And that's why I hate cages in the drugstore. And that's the Grumble.
Grumble, 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 grumble.
What?
Grumble, 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 grumble. What's got your goat?
For the latter half of the show, we'll bring in my better half, Veronique, for an unpretentious look and a segment we call
What's got your goat? I'm here. I'm
Veronique,
present.
welcome.
I'm focused.
Yeah. Oh, are you focused?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You've been busy of late.
I've been so busy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're working on a project.
I'm working on a project. It's very exciting. I can't talk about it, and it's really exciting to not be able to talk about what
Right.
you're
You signed an
working on.
NDA, so you're not
Yeah.
allowed to say a word about it.
Yeah.
But you're working on a big project.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. That's very exciting.
Yeah, I fell asleep at 9:45 last night. I was so tired.
You did fall asleep early last night.
I really wanted to see that Ruhan.
That's right. Ruhan. Ruhan.
that animated Lord of the Rings movie.
The War of the Rohirrim.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I couldn't make it through like the first 2 minutes of the movie.
Yeah, we didn't even get to the opening credits, and you're
I was like, what happened? Like, surely I thought I could listen
you
to
like
it.
cuddled up, you put your legs up on the couch, you like pulled the blanket up, and I'm like, you sure you don't want to go to bed? And you're like, no, I want to watch this.
Yeah.
That was you.
I tried.
Yeah. No, it was funny. You were doing that you were snoring, and then like when I jostled or something, you were like, oh, I'm watching. I've been watching the whole time. I've been watching. And then all of a sudden,
You know, there's a lull. Right now I have a lull. So I think my body was just like, lull.
lull. Yeah. You sank into the lull. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything was great. It was fine. I got some more Final Fantasy time, so it's fine by me.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
So that's been me. How are you doing?
I'm good. I went to Atlanta.
Whoa, you traveled.
Yeah, I went to visit my buddy Nikolai in Atlanta.
Yeah, and you saw Lisa. I love Lisa.
And I saw Lisa. Yeah.
Lisa.
But now we're back.
We're
and
back.
we're focused.
We're
We're focused
focused?
on what really matters.
We're present. We're in the moment.
We're in the moment.
Tapped in, turned in, and tapped in, tuned in, and turned on.
Clearly, you are tapped
it.
in right now.
I got there.
Okay, you've been ordering a bunch of things online of late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Boxes just like seemingly every day
It's constantly
are showing up to the studio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of boxes.
I'm currently shopping for boxes that will eventually come to our house because of the
there's more
registry.
coming.
Yeah.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
more coming. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Fantastic. So shopping online,
Yeah.
that's something people do these days.
Oh, all the time. It's actually a great way just to stimulate yourself.
It's
Oh, yeah. Even if
it's
you
like
don't
an
want to
app.
buy
It's like
anything.
playing a video game on your
No,
phone,
yeah.
you know?
Just put it in your cart.
Some people do the Wordle.
Put it in your cart. Don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
And you'll get there and you'll just be reminded every time you log in. You're like, oh, I wanted to buy that. And then you
right,
can decide
yeah.
if you want it or not.
I see. Okay. And the decision always comes down to yes.
No, sometimes we save it for later.
Say for later. Is that a no?
No.
It just lives in the cart
It's
now.
never a no. Always a maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So online shopping, a lot of people are doing it these days.
Everyone's doing
because
it.
it's convenient.
It's the way to do it.
It's convenient because you're in your house.
Yeah.
You don't have pants on.
Nope.
Yeah. And you're shopping.
Tired.
You're tired. Everybody's tired.
You don't
We're all
wanna do
tired.
it.
We're overworked.
Well, and it's also like, oh yeah, I need to do this. You get your phone, you go, boop, 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 boom, ordered. You know what I mean? It's like instant.
It's instant, but then you have to wait.
Well,
I mean, you can spend the money now.
yeah. And then it just arrives.
That goes away now.
Have you
And then-
ever ordered things that you forgot you ordered? And you're like, oh, what's this box?
No, I've never ordered something. I forgot I ordered it.
Yeah. That's what's happening now. I'm like, oh, yeah. What? Oh, yeah. That's
It's
what we
Christmas
decided
every
on.
day.
Yeah.
What's in this box?
What's in this
I have
box?
no idea.
Well, because my vision is coming together. So I'm
Yeah.
making samples for my vision.
That's right. You're working on multiple big projects right now,
Yes,
frankly.
exactly.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
2 major productions
Yeah.
happening.
Exactly. But then sometimes you need something like now.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need it right now.
You need it
Like maybe
now.
groceries.
Groceries.
Or toiletries. Like if you're running out of toilet paper.
I think we need toilet paper, actually.
Okay, oh good.
I
I'm
think
glad
we're on the last
we're
roll.
having this conversation.
Yeah. We're on the last roll. Oh,
It's
that's
in
what
the
I should've-
cart. I just have to hit.
I should have got it.
Or is that an emergency?
Toilet paper is usually an emergency.
So, all right. So when we're shopping online, it's like, it's super convenient. But what if we need something now?
Well, if you order from Amazon, it could be the here now.
Oh, perfect. So that's the solution.
Yeah, I
it
mean,
could
it
be
could
here
be here
right
in, like,
now.
2
As a matter of-
hours.
I mean, from your perspective, it could be here and who knows what's coming? Who knows? It could be sitting right outside the door right now.
Everything's constantly arriving.
So the best way to get something right now is to order it on Amazon and hope that they give you the same day thing.
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely.
There's
yeah.
no other options on the planet.
Unless you live in a good neighborhood. If you live in a good neighborhood with a bunch of different stuff.
Oh, there's stores.
Yeah.
Oh, we can go physically purchase
Well,
something in person.
Today I went and got oat milk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
And then-
Amazon would have taken too long. Your coffee would have gotten cold by the time it came.
I
so-
put the rest of the oat milk in the refrigerator to keep it cold because I was running out. Because
Okay, good.
people are constantly thinking ahead. So when you're going to the grocery store, you're like, I'm going to get everything for the week.
Okay.
You know, how do you get anything done if you're constantly going to the grocery store?
Ugh, jeez.
It's at least-
Just put it in your cart. Like,
Put it in the cart, you don't have to arrive
how are
at
you
your
going to spend
door.
time online shopping if you're constantly at the grocery store?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did walk around the grocery store today thinking, is there anything else that we need? And sure enough,
Where do you go when you need, like, if you run out of toothpaste? You need some toothpaste right now. Where are you going to go?
Dwayne Reed.
Dwayne Reed.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I don't order toothpaste.
And it's super convenient. Walking
No.
in and out.
No, I mean, walking in, you always check the line. Do you
Right,
see
you
if
got to
there's
check
a
the line. Yeah, because there's always a line.
And if there's a line, then you need to think about if what you're going in for is worth it.
Right. Is it worth this
Yes.
7 minutes I'm going to spend in
Yeah,
line?
yeah, or
Yeah.
15 just because you end up walking around.
Well, okay, well, those 8 minutes are on you.
I'm representing the American people here.
Okay, great.
Okay.
And then anything else inconvenient about stopping by the Dwayne Reed?
I feel like
that's what I like about the Dwayne Reed. You can walk right up to the shelf.
Oh,
you can put
I
your
see
hand
what you're
into the
doing
shelf
here.
and grab your toothpaste.
Yeah, no, you have to ask someone to open everything.
Right.
For the most part. If it's worth buying, you have to ask someone to open it.
Oh, okay. How do you feel about that?
I mean, you're already like there's a giant security officer that's like right there at
Yeah.
the door of the Dwayne Reed.
He's at the door right there, looking
Yeah.
very stern.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like, I'm security.
Right.
And you're like, oh, I'm not stealing anything. These are the things in my bag already.
Yeah.
You know, because we all have to carry our own bags now.
Right. We carry our own bag. So I have
Yeah.
a bag on my shoulder. I'm like, I promise I'm not stealing anything.
I know. That's what I
Yeah.
want to do too. I want to put the things in my bag as I walk around the store, and then I want to pay for and then take them out of the bag. But you're not really supposed to do that.
You can't do
because
that. Once it goes in the bag, bag. And then all of a sudden they're just watching.
And I'm like, no, it's my bag.
It's my bag. You don't have a shopping cart here.
There's no
this
shopping
is Dwayne
cart.
Reed.
That's what I feel like every time you go into the Dwayne Reed, you do not walk out with everything. Like you get more than what you needed.
Yeah.
Always.
What you used to get more than you needed. Oh, maybe. Okay, never mind.
Oh, well, that's the thing. Yes. If you have to constantly ask someone,
Right.
then
the thing about the store is like you're walking among all the products. So you're like, oh, I didn't think about chapstick, but here it is. I'll just throw that in my cart.
The impulse
But now I'm
control,
like, is it worth hitting a button, waiting 5 minutes for a frazzled employee to come over and unlock a cage for the... No, I'm gonna skip that.
Right.
CVS has lost a lot of money since they've put the cages up.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Well,
because people aren't impulse buying
That's
anymore.
what I was going to say. The impulse is disrupted. You
Right.
know, like you're
Yeah.
like, oh, do I really need that? You
Yeah.
know, like we would follow through with the impulse if it was easy.
Oh, I wanted to try this new aloe moisturizer. Oh, it's locked up. Whatever. I'll order it on Amazon.
Right. If I remember.
I just wanted to sample it. I'll just get it on Amazon. Because everything's locked up.
Yeah, it's locked up and...
The one thing that
Priced
made
up.
going into Dwayne Reed or any convenience store worthwhile was that it was convenient. I can just grab it now.
Well, hello, convenient store.
Yeah, on my way home, I'll just grab it. But now you
Yeah.
can't just grab it. Now you're like checking in with the security guard. Oh, I don't have
Right.
anything. And then you're going to the aisle, and then you're hitting the button, and then you're walking down another aisle and finding an employee that's like, on break and
Right.
be like, excuse me, do you have the key? And they're
Yeah.
like,
I know.
yeah. Like, what were they thinking when they put up all these cages?
Well, I think
there's
they're-
no better way to prevent loss.
That we just want convenient. We're
Everything's so
obsessed with
convenient.
it.
Like,
Yes.
these brick and mortar stores, they're all losing money to Amazon. And it's like,
Yeah.
well, you're shooting yourself in the foot
Right.
when you make it less convenient.
Exactly. Just like
Ugh.
have a bunch of cameras around.
Well, I don't know if cameras aren't going to stop because they have footage of people stealing stuff.
Right,
You know,
right, and you have to catch
cops
them
aren't
in
going to
the
be like,
store.
you don't have detectives working on the case, like tracking like footprints. Sherlock
Yeah.
Holmes isn't like, oh, well, it looks like a piece of his shoelace fell off here. And I can
Right.
analyze this in the lab and figure out what part of the world these shoes came from. No, that's not going to happen. They're going to, yeah, it looks like you lost some merchandise there. Here's a police report. Good night. So yeah, losses happen. It's not cameras, but what else could they have done? Instead of like having that like kindergarten idea of like just lock everything up.
Yeah, right.
What could they have done if they wanted to revolutionize the loss prevention strategy?
Make things cheaper.
Okay, well, that's a big one. People wouldn't be stealing if everything
Yeah.
cost $1.
Right, right.
Obviously, poverty is why people have to steal.
Right,
So, yeah,
right.
nip that in the bud by just charging less.
Yeah.
Or pay people higher than minimum wage so that, we nip poverty in the bud.
Yeah.
But let's not tackle the giant social issues of the day.
Let's build housing.
Let's talk about let's just talk about maybe a different way. Like, when I walk into McDonald's, I don't walk up to the shelf and grab a hamburger.
I
know,
wish.
right? At McDonald's they have pictures of everything
Yeah.
on the board, and then somebody goes and grabs it, right?
look at
So why didn't they just do that? Why didn't they just, put a counter at the beauty department and be like, oh, I wanted this L'Oreal thing, and the person will go and get it.
No, I hate that idea.
You hate that idea?
I hate that idea.
Well, it still requires you to talk to somebody, but at least somebody's helping you rather than you having to like figure out how to open a cage,
Yes. You know what I wouldn't mind
What's that?
is if they had a button you could press and it would come out.
Oh, yeah.
And then if I
like
decided I didn't want it, so I could still touch and feel it and be like, I don't really want this. And then you put it in a return.
So like a claw machine. You're
Yes.
picturing like a claw machine
Yeah,
that
it
goes,
shoots it out,
grabs you
press
the
the button, it
thing,
shoots it out,
you
and
like
then you can
touch
return
it,
it if you
hold
don't want
it,
it.
pet it a
Yes.
little bit,
Yes.
sort of feel it,
Yeah.
synchronize with
Yeah.
it, manifest.
Yeah.
And then be like, nah. And then you put it in the return slot,
Yes.
like the library.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Because when they open the cage,
Yeah.
and you grab the thing out of the cage, or they grab it for you,
Yeah,
they
right.
just hand it to you.
I know. Or they're like, which one do you want? And then you pick it out.
But then they just hand it to you. They don't walk. It's not like Best Buy where they walk it over to the register.
Right. What
You know,
great
they just hand it
service.
to you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what wonderful service. I was
Yeah.
thinking more like they were trying to prevent you from walking out the door with it. But at the CVS, they finally get through the cage.
No,
I finally
yeah.
pass the test. I get past the labyrinth. I answer the riddles of the Sphinx.
Yeah.
I get my toothpaste. I can still just bolt out the door.
Yeah. No. At Best Buy, they want to ensure that you're going to buy it.
Right.
So what are things that are worth locking up? Because sometimes when it's in a case and it's very sparkly, it's very desirable. You know?
Right, like
But
at the jewelry store.
At the jewelry store.
At the jewelry store, everything is under lock and key and under glass.
Lighting is
and they have those
perfect.
perfect halogen lights and everything sparkles so perfectly. I want all of those things, please.
I want to touch it and put it on and be like,
Yeah, I want to.
special.
But when I'm at a CVS, I feel like they're not taking that care of like the glass case with the halogen lights.
Yeah. So then when you lock up deodorant, you're like, is this a treasure?
Is this a treasure? There's some sort of like Silk Road deodorant. Like, oh, this comes from the lands of the Far East. No, I wish they would lock up something. Like, I want them to lock up like the ice cream. Like, I'm like,
Oh my gosh, Bouquet Bloomberg.
Make me go through the embarrassment of like calling over a person and be like, I need this ice cream. Like, make me do that for the things that I want, but I shouldn't have.
And the cookies and the chips.
Right, exactly. Let's lock those things
All the
up.
junk food.
Yeah.
That's next.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Leave all the vegetables wide out in the open, like ready to steal, you know? Leave all those, lock up the junk food, you know? Make me
Hilarious.
And then like I want nutritionists to be the people that work there, you know?
Oh my
be like,
gosh.
you want the Ben and Jerry's.
Oh, you want two?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, are you having a party?
The family size. How big is your family?
How many kids do you have?
Frozen pizza. Interesting. What they need is concierge service.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
You
call
walk in
ahead.
instead of that security guard standing right there at the door. You walk in, and it's just like, oh, welcome
A
to
little
Monsieur
host?
Dwayne Reed.
Yeah, a little welcome
How
person.
can I help you today? Let me help you find your toothpaste.
How can I help you? Pick
Are
out
you looking for
something?
moisturizer for that beautiful succulent skin you have? Let me take you over to the beauty aisle.
a permanent, like, personal salesperson?
Right? Yeah. Like, but then they would need to hire more employees, and that's what they're trying to avoid
And
altogether.
They want robots.
Yeah.
That's it. A robot.
A robot.
AI.
An AI.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, before we get to the store, we'll open up the app.
There's
We'll
an
select
app,
the
of course.
things we want.
Yes.
You know, all the things
And
we
the
want.
AI
and the
concierge
robot will
bot.
put it together for
Oh
you.
my goodness.
Pack it in a nice little box.
Yeah.
And maybe deliver it right to your door.
Oh, let's not go that far. They haven't figured out the drone thing.
Oh,
yet.
you know what? Yeah, we've just recreated Amazon.
Yeah,
haven't we?
exactly. But I do like this robot bot fun. Oh my gosh.
What?
Speaking of robot bots.
Robot bots.
You know what I passed by in Chelsea Market?
Was it a robot bot?
Yeah, it was a robot making a cappuccino.
A robot
like
making
a robot barista.
Oh,
a
yeah?
robot barista. And there
Was
was
it
a
roaming
line.
around the halls, or was
No,
it in a
was
store?
just in a case. They locked it up. They did.
They locked it up.
There's plexiglass that's
Just
covering
don't let
it.
anybody steal it.
There is. There's plexiglass
We gotta lock
covering
it up. We got a robot that goes to people and serves them cappuccino. Lock it up!
It doesn't walk around. It
Well,
stays
no, it's
one
in a
spot.
cage.
Yeah, that's right. It's locked up.
Is it also like running a tin cup along the bars?
No, that's funny.
Swing low, sweet chariot.
No, so it makes coffee. Like, I guess you have an option. And there's a line of people that
There's a line of
want
people.
to order this cappuccino.
And they order the
bot.
cappuccino. The cappuccino's sitting there at the bot. And they have like, where's the employee that unlocks the cage?
Yeah.
How do I need to get to my cappuccino?
It's interesting because it's like a very steady movement, right? And I wonder when I pass by it, I say, oh my God, is that faster than a human being?
But you have to look at it from the employer's aspect. They're not looking for it to be faster.
Right.
They're looking for it to be not a human. They're looking for it to be not asking for a wage.
Oh,
Right?
I see.
Yeah.
Right.
If you could take a person that you just pay one lump sum for and then they
Right.
just work for you.
Right.
You know,
Because
we don't allow that in this country anymore.
buying this machine, that would be like renting the machine if you have to keep paying.
Oh, you're
every
saying that a
week.
wage is just renting a person?
Yes, it's like renting a person.
I don't have to pay rent anymore.
No, exactly.
I paid upfront for the machine.
That's right.
And then,
Oh,
but then you have to
employees.
buy the machine that fixes the machine that you bought.
Right. That's the maintenance.
Because you still have to rent the maintenance guy to come and fix the cappuccino machine.
Yeah, when it breaks every couple days.
And then he's standing there at the cage being like, can I get someone to unlock this real quick? It's in the box.
This has been an episode of Grumble Goat.
Thanks for listening.
I'm Matt Labatka.
I'm Veronique Hurley. Please subscribe.
I hate when people say please subscribe.
Grumble, grumble, grumble.
when it's in a case and it's very sparkly, it's very desirable.
We did it. We've conquered another one of life's little annoyances. But the truth is, what I really hate is commercials. And I'll wager you do too. and that's why Grumble Goat is proudly commercial-free. But to keep it that way, it takes the support of fellow grumblers like you. If you hate commercials, head on over to our Patreon page and see if becoming a Grumble Kid is right for you. And, as always, don't forget to Grumble Goat responsibly and share with a friend.
Grumble, 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 grumble. Pa, 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 pa.